Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Retro. I am bringing you episode 10 of the React series to Death Note. Uh, in the last episode, we were dealing with L straight up revealing himself to Light, face to face, and yeah, they both are basically super sus of one another, and uh, L thinks that by having Light be nearby and partially on the actual investigation squad, that it's going to, if he ends up actually being L, or not L, uh, if he ends up being, God dang it, why can't I think of the name? Uh, Kiru, then he is eventually going to fold, and he's not going to be able to deal with the pressure of being on the squad and dealing with school and all of the other things. So it was a very much like on the edge of your seat the whole way episode, and I am very curious to see what they have in store for us this time around. So that being said, we will dive right in. Thank you again, everybody, for all of the support on the channel these last couple weeks. I super appreciate you all. But yeah, let's get back into it.
I have to admit, I was surprised, Ryuga. I never thought you'd ask me to play tennis as a way to get to know each other.
It's been a while, but at one time I was actually the British junior champion.
If I ask him if he's British, would he think I'm trying to find out more about him because I'm Kira? Oh well, can't hurt to try.
Kira.
Ryuga, were you raised in the UK?
I think I said
I lived in
Kiru
England
before.
for about 5 years when I was younger, if Light is Kira. But
I will
Kira
say,
hates to lose.
I'm really enjoying the, now that I am getting used to the voice actor for
50
L,
love.
the English voice actor. I'm very much starting to
You sure don't
enjoy
mess around.
He who strikes first wins.
his voice.
I'm not asking for details here, just what you're doing and where.
I'm very sorry, sir.
That seems like details.
You know, Yagami,
Relax, Light. While it's true that Kira hates losing, it's also true that most people would rather win than lose. It's human nature.
The match to avoid suspicion. I don't see any way that he can profile me based on a tennis match.
Oh my god, dude.
I have to assume he has some other goal in mind.
I can see the wheels turning, Light Yagami. I'm already in your head. Because I wanted to play tennis with you, you'll assume that I'm preparing to take a step closer, laying the groundwork to get to know you better.
If you want me to discuss Kira with you, it only makes sense that I'd want to ask for proof that you are in charge of the investigation, and more importantly, that you are really L as you say you are. In all things, one cannot win with defense alone. To win, you must attack!
But before this conversation goes any further, there's something I must tell you.
What's that?
I suspect that you, Light Yagami, are in fact Kira.
Okay.
I'm Kira?
I'd like nothing more than to have you work with me on this investigation. Thanks for showing me this place. I can see why you like it.
Not to mention, we're so out of the way here, no one's gonna give you a hard time about the way you sit.
Photographs of 3 notes written by prison inmates while under Kira's control just prior to their deaths. None of this information has been made public.
If you line these notes up side by side and take a look at the first letter of every line, it reveals a message. Rearranging it like this gives you L, do you know? Gods of death love apples. But there are obvious print numbers on the back of all these photographs. Arrange it in that order, we get L, do you know? Love apples, gods of death. It's a fake. I never made any criminal write the letter in this 4th picture. Is he stupid? But it's a bit of a double-edged sword. The more impressive my answers, the more of a suspect I become.
Yes, it's about 3% now. However, it's made me that much more
Oh,
determined to work with
Just
you.
casually dropping
You see, I'm in a position where even
Tripling
if you
of
are Akira, it would still be to my benefit to
sus
have you working
rating.
alongside us.
I mean, it hardly seems fair for just one of us to be investigated, wouldn't you say? At this point, neither of us can prove that we're not Kira. However, if you are in fact L, I don't imagine it would be that hard for you to prove it to me. I think I'd be convinced if, say, my father or someone else from the task force headquarters was able to confirm your identity. If you can't do that, then I'm afraid I just won't be able to help you.
You sure talk a lot, don't you, Light? Typical for someone who hates losing. I think that's 7%. Could it really be him? Excuse me.
Oh, there goes mine.
Yes?
Ryuzaki, I have some bad news.
Light, your father is...
Light, it's your...
My father, he had a heart attack. So the doctors think stress was the only cause?
Yeah. To be honest, I thought it was Kira when I first collapsed, but I'll be all right. It seems I've been pushing myself a bit too hard lately. That's correct. This man is L. To protect his identity, we on the task force refer to him as Ryuzaki. But make no mistake, it's him.
This guy is the real L. My father wouldn't lie. The very same man who's been controlling the police up to this point. Ryuga, I'd like to help with the investigation. My father has erased any doubts I might have had regarding your true identity. Also, I'd like nothing more than to catch Kira so I can prove once and for all that I'm not him.
I refuse to believe that my son could turn out to be Kira.
This doesn't seem like an act to me. Or if it is, it's too cheesy.
If Kira is just a normal person who somehow obtained this awful power, I would say that he's cursed.
Yeesh. Get your asses out.
Ryuga, what would it take to get you to believe that I'm not Kira? Please, isn't there something?
I can't do anything that would deprive you of basic human rights. And furthermore, it's complete nonsense for the investigator to take suggestions from his suspect.
I understand. He's the L I've been fighting this whole time. But what is his real name? Ryuk.
Huh?
I never once felt cursed since I picked up the Death Note. In fact, the thought never even crossed my mind. I'm happier than I've ever been, all thanks to this power. I'm going to create a perfect world.
Honestly, I could care less whether you feel cursed or happy to have a notebook.
It's almost too good to be true. A message to the world from Kira. If you do not broadcast these tapes, I will kill your company's board of directors one by one. Who wouldn't air these? If this is for real, our ratings are gonna go through the roof. Holy crap! I'm so excited I feel like I'm having a heart attack here.
Another crazy episode. I definitely was freaked out for a moment with the dad having a heart attack, and not gonna lie, I kind of thought for a moment like that could be something that Light got set up, as fucked up as that sounds. Like I mean, these last couple episodes have me wondering all sorts of stuff about Light and how much he is enjoying this. But yeah, that was another really great episode. I am super excited to see just I guess like what is going to happen with Light and L being so close. Like there's gonna be a slip up at some point. There has to be. So I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know what's gonna happen. Things are very tense right now. But thank you everybody a ton for watching. Thank you for all the support on the channel, on the React series, the God of War, Ragnarok Let's Play. I appreciate everybody a ton. I will hopefully get this out in a couple days. Besides that, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.